Hi. So the itinerary is finally out for the Women's World Cup ODI tournament that is going to be hosted by India in 2025. The tournament is going to start on 30th of September with India playing the first match against Sri Lanka at Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bangalore. But then the second match is going to be a hugely high pressure game that will be India against Pakistan, which has become a really high pressure game, not just because of the cricketing rivalry but because of the political and defense situation between the two countries and the escalations recently they had at the border. So under the microscope of that pressure, they are going to play the second game of India is going to play against Pakistan at Colombo. Now India as the host, you would be wondering why India has to travel to Premadasa Stadium in Colombo to play Pakistan, because if you know, during the men's champions trophy, India had refused to travel to Pakistan, who were the host, and that time India had got a mandate from ICC to play all their games at neutral venue Dubai. So Pakistan had to travel to Dubai to play India, even though they were the host. So that time Pakistan had made sure that they got the same sanction, or they got the same benefit or the discount from ICC. So they got to play, they got an agreement from ICC that in case India hosted an event, they would also get to play India on the neutral venue and they would not travel to India. So based on that arrangement, India has to travel to Premadasa Stadium in Colombo to play the second match on 5th of October. And then India is also going to play another high pressure game against Bangladesh on 26th of October. Now you will be wondering why Bangladesh game is a high pressure, because cricket wise it may not be the most formidable rival, but there has been some really high pressure situation between the two teams, because there has been some escalation of tempers, some frayed tempers, some disciplinary issues, some sledging, some harsh exchange of words, some disciplinary actions have been taken between the two teams because of the last visit India had to Bangladesh, where Harmanpreet Kaur, India's captain, had also transgressed the line, for which she was sanctioned for a couple of games. So the frayed tempers between the two teams has made the game very high pressure, and India and Bangladesh game would be under scrutiny on the 26th of October in the Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bangalore. So the entire tournament will be played in four venues in India. That would be Indore, Bangalore, and Vizag, that is Visakhapatnam, and Guwahati. And the fifth venue for this tournament would be Colombo, just to accommodate Pakistan, which is going to play all their games in Colombo there. Now the defending champion Australia are going to start their campaign on 1st of October against New Zealand. They will play Pakistan again in Sri Lanka in Colombo on 8th of October, and then they are going to play their biggest rivals England on 22nd of October. Their games against New Zealand and England, supposed to be the high pressure games, would be at the Holkar Stadium in Indore. So the total tournament will have 8 teams. 6 teams have qualified automatically. They are India, Australia, New Zealand, England, Sri Lanka and South Africa, whereas Pakistan and Bangladesh have come through playing qualifying rounds and they have qualified. And make a note that the 2016 world champions in T20 cricket and the mega power in world cricket, that is West Indies, is not going to be there this time because they have failed to qualify. So such has been the competitiveness in this women's cricket that West Indies has failed to qualify. That will be a big loss because they bring a certain level of exuberance, spirit and swagger and attitude, and also they know how to enjoy cricket and they play some fantastic cricket. But unfortunately they will be out, they will not be here, but the rest of the 8 teams will play each other in a round robin league, and every team will get to play all the other teams. So there will be 28 total league games, and then there will be 2 semi-finals, one on 29th of October, that will be either on Guwahati or in Colombo, depending on whether Pakistan stays there for the semi-final in the tournament. And the second semi-final will be on 30th of October, that will be in Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bangalore, and the final would be on 2nd of November. It will be either in Chinnaswamy Stadium Bangalore or Colombo, depending again on how Pakistan travels or progresses in this tournament. So a fantastic tournament coming up. 8 strong teams are going to play each other, and it will be a showpiece event, and India is going to host it after a gap of 12 years. India has been playing on and off kind of a cricket in the last few years, where sometimes they have reached the peak and sometimes they have been pretty ordinary, but this time they are hopefully having a strong team and they are supposed to give a good performance as a host. So hopefully they will reach the milestone which has been missing with them, and they will be able to win the trophy as host, to make it memorable tournament for them as host, as well as a first winner of their first big ICC trophy win. If they win it, maybe that will open the floodgates and they will go on to win many more. So it's an iconic and it's a watershed year for India. Hopefully India can achieve glory, and India will also organize it with flying colors. So all the best to Indian organizing team and Indian team. Thank you.